Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. This is Kay back at it with a new K Boxing. Today I want to congratulate Jaron Booth Ennis on a great fight this past Saturday. What a fight he had. It was so good that I just wanted to see more of Jaron Ennis. So what's next for Jaron Ennis? I know he want to fight Earl the Truth Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford, but that's going to be on ice for a little while because, as you know, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, they'll be meeting up on July 29th to settle their score because Earl the Truth Spence, he's holding the WBC, the WBA, and the IBF belts, and Terrence Bud Crawford, he's holding the WBO. So they want to see who's going to get all the marbles in the end. So that's going to be an exciting fight. But what I want to talk about is who should Jaron Ennis fight in the meantime? Should he take on the hard punching Udonis Ugas, or should he take on Virgil Ortiz, which is another hard hitting young boxer, or should he take on Keith One Time Thurman? Now, out of the three, it's gonna give him some credence on can he really hang with Earl Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, I've been saying for a long time that he should fight Virgil Ortiz because, I mean, that would be a tailor-made fight. It would draw a lot of fans. It would be good on pay-per-view. But for whatever reason, those two don't want to meet just yet because they both want to have one of the main belts, or both of them have belts, and then they meet up, and then it'll be worth even more money. But I feel that fight should happen between Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis because Oscar De La Hoya, which is Virgil Ortiz's promoter, he was hinting that Virgil Ortiz might be moving up to super welterweight, which is the 154-pound division, because Jamel Charlo, which is the king of the super welterweight division, he'll be fighting four-division world champion Canelo Alvarez at 168. So will Charlo move back down to 158? I mean, he's really bulked up to fight Canelo, and that's going to be a really good fight. I can't wait for that fight. That fight is September the 30th, and man, I can't wait. We've been having some really good fights the last few months, and then it's only going to get better. But back to Jaron Ennis. Let's talk about the tail of the tape with the IBF interim welterweight champion. Jaron Ennis, he's 26. He's a big welterweight at 5 feet 10 inches. He's got a reach of 74 inches. His stance is orthodox, and he's got a record of 31 wins, 0 losses, and 28 by way of knockout. His last fight was with Villa. He beat him and he knocked him out in the 10th round. And in that fight, he pretty much had his way the whole nine. I mean, it was almost like an exhibition. He was throwing a lot of punches and bunches, and he was kind of doing a little showing off in the ring. I mean, he pretty much did everything he wanted to do in that fight, which all kind of sort of made it just a little boring because Villa, I was even rooting for the guy, Villa, because, it was good, but it was boring because Villa just wasn't on Ennis level. Don't get me wrong. Now Villa did those a couple of nice shots. Now I got to give him credit, but he was pretty much moving straight ahead, getting frustrated from time to time. And Jaron Ennis was just showboating, and he was doing all kind of stuff. So my question is, should he take on hard punching Udonis Ugas? That would be a great fight because Ugas is a hard puncher, and he caught Earl Spence in the fourth round when they fought. So Jaron Ennis, and he retired Manny Pacquiao. So that would be a great fight for Jaron Ennis. If he can get past Udonis Ugas, I would love to see that fight. I would love to see him fight Virgil Ortiz because hard-hitting Virgil Ortiz, now that would be a great fight too. Even though I kind of give the edge to Jaron Ennis in that fight because Virgil Ortiz tends to come straight ahead and throw hard shots. He's more like a young Canelo Alvarez. But I think with Jaron Ennis, footwork, quick hands, quick speed, great combinations, I think that he could dispatch Virgil Ortiz. Now, let's talk about Keith One Time Thurman, which is one of my favorite boxers. Keith One Time Thurman, you know, I mean, say what you want to say about Thurman. Thurman don't fight all the time. I think what do he do? Do he fight like once every 2 years or something like that? But whatever. Keith One Time Thurman is, I mean, he's got quick hands. He's got quick feet. He know how to do body shots. Keith One Time Thurman would be a great challenge for a young Jaron Boots Ennis. Now, could Keith Thurman beat Jaron Ennis? I want to say at this stage of Keith Thurman career, probably not, but I think it would be an interesting fight. I think it would be a close fight. I think Thurman would put up a lot of resistance. I think it would really be a good fight for Jaron Boots Ennis because Keith Thurman is, when he come to fight, and he's a really good boxer. So I think out of those three, he should pick one of them and say, well, okay, which one should I fight? Because all these other people he's fighting, yeah, he's winning, but you still got that question mark there. So the only way you're going to get rid of that question mark, you got to take on one of the big boys. And I think if you really want to prove yourself, get in there with Udonis Ugas. Now, if Virgil Ortiz is not available, because Virgil Ortiz, I think he fainted, right? They say due to dehydration. But Virgil Ortiz is kind of questionable right now. But Keith One Time Thurman would be a great one too. Either one of them would be good for Jaron Boots Ennis. And then eventually he'll get to Terrence Bud Crawford or Earl the Truth Spence. But both of those guys are talking about moving up to super welterweight. Because once Jamel moves up, right, then now they're going to move in. So, or what Jaron Ennis can do is just let those guys move up and then you move in. But he don't want it that way. He want to be able to prove that he can take both of those guys out and win it fair and squarely, which I respect. If you can do it that way, hey, that's even better, right? But let me know what you think about this. Man, we got a lot of fighting coming up, and I am so excited that, man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see this Terrence Bud Crawford, Earl the Truth Spence fight. Man, I can't wait. And, you know, I don't even know who's going to win that. But either way, you know, it's like a parent. You know how you have kids, you got one child on one team, and then you got the other child on another team, and you don't know which one to root for. So you have a shirt that's got both of their names on it, so you can root for both of them. And that's how it is with Terrence Crawford and Earl the Truth Spence. You know, I love both of these guys. So, I just can't wait. So let me know, what do you think? Do you think that Jaron Boots Ennis should take on Udonis Ugas or Virgil Ortiz or Keith One Time Thurman? Which one of these guys should he fight? Leave a comment, press like if you like my video, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Take care now.